The Space Race, A Journey to the Stars. Dawn of the Space Age. The space race of the 20th century was a defining competition between the United States and the Soviet Union, driven by ideological rivalry, technological prowess, and the desire for scientific advancement. Spanning several decades, it marked a pivotal era in human history as nations vied for supremacy beyond Earth's atmosphere. Sputnik and beyond. The space race began with the launch of Sputnik 1 by the Soviet Union on October 4, 1957. This historic event marked the first artificial satellite to orbit the Earth, stunning the world and triggering fears of Soviet technological superiority in the midst of the Cold War. The successful launch of Sputnik spurred the United States to accelerate its own space program in response. Race for space. In the years that followed, both nations achieved significant milestones in space exploration. Yuri Gagarin's pioneering flight aboard Vostok 1 in 1961 made him the first human to journey into outer space, further cementing Soviet dominance in the early stages of the space race. The United States responded with Project Mercury, launching Alan Shepard into space on a suborbital flight in 1961 and John Glenn becoming the first American to orbit the Earth in 1962. Technological advances. Behind each milestone lay groundbreaking technological advancements. The development of powerful rockets, such as the Soviet R-7 and the American Atlas and Titan series, revolutionized space travel capabilities and laid the groundwork for future missions beyond Earth's orbit. These technological achievements not only propelled space exploration forward but also symbolized the scientific and engineering prowess of each nation. Race to the moon. Lunar ambitions. By the mid-1960s, the focus of the space race shifted decisively towards the moon. President John F. Kennedy's ambitious challenge in 1961 to land a man on the moon and return him safely to Earth before the end of the decade galvanized American efforts under the Apollo program. This goal set the stage for one of humanity's greatest achievements. Apollo missions. The Apollo missions represented the pinnacle of American space exploration during the space race. Apollo 8's circumlunar flight in 1968 provided humanity's first view of Earth from the moon's orbit, while Apollo 11's successful landing in July 1969 saw Neil Armstrong and Buzz Aldrin become the first humans to set foot on another celestial body. The iconic words, "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," echoed across the globe, symbolizing a triumph of human determination and scientific ingenuity. Soviet lunar efforts. Meanwhile, the Soviet Union pursued its own lunar ambitions with the Luna program, achieving significant milestones such as the first successful unmanned lunar landings and returning lunar soil samples to Earth. Despite these achievements, the Soviet efforts to land a cosmonaut on the moon ultimately faltered in the face of the Apollo program's success. Legacy of Apollo. The successful lunar landings under Apollo not only fulfilled Kennedy's vision but also left a lasting legacy of scientific discovery and technological innovation. Samples brought back from the moon provided invaluable insights into the origins and composition of our celestial neighbor, paving the way for future space exploration endeavors. Beyond the moon and international cooperation. Expanding horizons. Following the triumphs of the Apollo program, the space race entered a new phase focused on long-term space exploration and international cooperation. Both the United States and the Soviet Union began collaborating on joint missions such as the Apollo-Soyuz test project in 1975, marking a significant milestone in space diplomacy amid Cold War tensions. Space stations and beyond. The development of space stations emerged as the next frontier in human spaceflight. The Soviet Union launched the Salyut and later the Mir space stations, demonstrating prolonged human habitation and scientific research capabilities in orbit. Meanwhile, the United States contributed to the development of Skylab and played a crucial role in the construction and operation of the International Space Station, ISS, fostering international partnerships in space exploration. Technological and scientific legacy. The technological advancements spurred by the space race had far-reaching impacts beyond space exploration. Innovations in materials science, computer technology, and telecommunications developed for space missions found applications in everyday life, revolutionizing industries and shaping the modern world we live in today. Conclusion. The space race was more than a competition between superpowers. It was a testament to human ingenuity, courage, and the unyielding spirit of exploration. It ignited a passion for discovery and inspired generations to dream of reaching beyond the confines of Earth, pushing the boundaries of what is possible and paving the way for a future where space exploration continues to expand our understanding of the universe and our place within it. Towards space stations and beyond. Emergence of space stations. As the 1970s progressed, the focus of space exploration shifted towards establishing long-term human presence in space. Both the United States and the Soviet Union pursued ambitious projects to develop and operate space stations, marking a new chapter in the space race. Soviet achievements. The Soviet Union led the way with the launch of the Salyut program in the early 1970s, marking the world's first space station missions. The Salyut stations, equipped with living quarters and scientific laboratories, hosted multiple crews over extended periods, advancing our understanding of human adaptation to microgravity and conducting groundbreaking scientific research. American contributions. Meanwhile, the United States embarked on its own space station endeavors with Skylab, launched in 1973. Skylab served as a precursor to the International Space Station, ISS, conducting experiments in astronomy, Earth observation, and biomedical research during its operational lifespan. Although Skylab was a single module station and had a shorter operational period, it laid the foundation for future U.S. contributions to space station technology and operations. Collaborative efforts. Despite political tensions during the Cold War era, space exploration also became a platform for international cooperation. The Apollo-Soyuz test project in 1975 marked a significant milestone, as American astronauts and Soviet cosmonauts conducted joint operations in space. This historic mission paved the way for future collaborations and laid the groundwork for the era of the International Space Station, ISS. The International Space Station and beyond. Building the International Space Station. The pinnacle of international collaboration in space came with the construction and operation of the International Space Station, ISS. Beginning in the late 1990s, the ISS represents a joint effort involving multiple space agencies, including NASA, Roscosmos, ESA, JAXA, and CSA. It serves as a microgravity laboratory and a platform for scientific research in fields such as biology, physics, astronomy, and materials science. Scientific achievements. The ISS has facilitated numerous scientific breakthroughs and technological advancements since its inception. Research conducted aboard the ISS has contributed to our understanding of human physiology in space, improved technologies for life support and spacecraft systems, and provided insights into Earth's climate and ecosystems through remote sensing and environmental monitoring. Continuous human presence. One of the most remarkable aspects of the ISS is its continuous human presence in space for over 2 decades. Astronauts and cosmonauts from various countries have lived and worked aboard the station, conducting experiments, performing spacewalks, and demonstrating international cooperation in the pursuit of peaceful space exploration. Legacy and future exploration. The legacy of the space race and the ISS extends beyond scientific and technological achievements. It symbolizes humanity's collective ambition to explore and inhabit space, transcending national boundaries and fostering cooperation among nations. As we look to the future, space agencies and private companies are planning missions to return to the Moon, explore Mars, and venture further into the cosmos, building upon the foundation laid by the pioneers of the space race. Conclusion. The space race was a transformative period in human history, driven by competition and fueled by the desire to explore the unknown. From the launch of Sputnik to the construction of the International Space Station, it has shaped our understanding of space and our capabilities as a species. As we continue to push the boundaries of space exploration, we honor the legacy of those who dared to reach for the stars and inspired generations to dream of a future among them. Thanks for watching in this video. Please like and subscribe my YouTube channel.